setback. Oh, spin for
Goldberg.
PJ Hyatt, I think, as Goldberg goes fastest.
Sorry, two stories from the two commentators at the same time. PJ Hyatt has, I'm afraid, beached that car. Johnny Palmer, this is blame to Geese.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been here for ages and not caused it to go yellow. So
That is absolutely incredible. Meantime, in LMP2, with the era, it's on a grey and no. The grey and
The dusk portion of this race, keeping the same driver behind the wheel to watch the sunset here at Daytona International Raceway. Nothing too exciting down here on pit lane, just hitting the marks.
Problem for the number 8 Tower on clean at 4 now, with the number 7 of Nick Tandy right in behind, trying to win the Rolex 24 overall. He's won it in class before, but we got a spinner. Oh, it's the Cadillac. It's the number 40 Cadillac. The Dex Imaging Cadillac for Wayne Taylor Racing is in the wall, Ryan Marine, and it's the 9 Faf Lamborghini is involved as well.
Yeah, that was a big contact between the two. Oh, Rexy also involved, so at least 3 cars involved in this incident, and it was no small thing. Pratt & Miller LMP2, another car involved, as was the 48 from Paul Miller.
Sides of it, how does that help you?
I mean, at the end, it's a different view now, because before I was the one being lapped. Now I'm the one that I'm overtaking the GT. So for sure it's a different point of view, but I did last year WEC, so I've already quite experience with the car, and it's interesting in both ways. I mean,
Tire temps have all come down under the yellow, tails away. Don't know definitively, but I think you're quite right. It does sound marvelous, that's for sure. You know, we talk about, how difficult it is on cold tires for the GTP cars, and that's the Meyer-Shank number 60.
Are you aware you're on the cusp of a Grand Slam of 24-hour races? We've had this stat being thrown at me all the time. Yeah? If you win this one, you'll then win Nürburgring, you win Le Mans, and you've won Spa, apparently.
Another car involved is going to be the big question. Lost it coming out in Speedway turn 4. That looked like a stock car accident, it really did. The car, which means that the hybrid part of it, there's a failure on that car. It was passing the number 64 Multimatic. P2 battle lead also there, that's Sebastian Bourdais. And the Aston spins! Number 6. This was a elbows out manoeuvre by both drivers. The Acura in the second moment or two ago, as the Mustang rejoins, we're at the, that is...
To speak with us, what is going on here? Colton Herta hard into one. Yeah, of course, Ferrari got hit from the rear. Very weirdly, the Lone Star Mercedes and the Ferrari
car train at the front of the field. Still the 2 Porsches.
All contact between Albuquerque and the BMW. The BMW goes around. So
Peter Mackay and John Hindorf in the Ford Performance Global Broadcast left the door open and then closed it again right in the middle of the road as they come to the International Horseshoe. This contact between the number 1 car
and it was the Triarzi 023 Ferrari that Dries Vanthoor.
it was under review. 021 continuing slowly from the speedway as well. So is that
on the 13 AWA Corvette? Off Era Motorsport. Era Motorsport off the road. Paul Loop. Well, Corvette number 3 of Alexander Sims battling it. Oh no! The number 4 Corvette gets into the number 1 BMW. So Nico
to the Armco, just around about the Danny Formal spot. No, absolutely spot on. To gain some positions now. The Inception Ferrari was there and hit him. That was a perfect.
Leading GTPs have just come through. Oh, incident. The Pecom Racing number 88 in the wall, as is the number 18 Era car. This is Luis Peric's Compia spin. The Korthoff Mercedes puts a nose up the inside at Tower Motorsport, and it wasn't a spin, it was a clip. The number 10 new to them as well. Oh, it wasn't a mistake. In fact, gets into a bit of a set.
His teammate, he's in 11th position.
Oh, incident with, it gets a help.
He got help.
Gets a help from the number 10 Wayne Taylor Racing Cadillac, Ricky Taylor.
Oh dear. And he's come in very, very wide and just absolutely hammered that banded initial part of the tyre wall. great flagging, immediate yellow flags going out, and the car straight through.
On in the week, and strange one there, just broke away in the opposite direction of the corner, left-hand corner.
Has to put his head out, clip of the wall on turning, I think, and then was it the lightest of touches between the number 99 and Rodrigo Sales. That was the battle. Turn 5, Gar Robinson sticking his, oh yeah, he got a clip. That was the number 88 of
Leaf of what happened. Now, was there contact with any other car?
Just couldn't get it slowed down. He's got the back end locked up. He's got the back end locked up on that car.
Cause of contact. Getting some pictures in our Ford Performance Global Broadcast Centre. Got a nudge from the rear.
Did he get help here? He did. And that's the 88, isn't it? The, yeah, it is. The, ooh. Well, you know what? That's very unfortunate for both people concerned there, because Matthias back, he's just got offline on the bumps and kept his foot in, and he's run out of road and hit it very, very acute angle and pulled all of.
Not just gone to the repair, it's had to go behind the wall to repair that scrutineering logger. That is devastating for Corvette Racing. As
we could be going yellow again. Oh, there was a touch into the side of the.
Lets them both go. Maybe held up Hawksworth. Here comes Ellis. Ellis puts him just on the quarter panel. They do touch again. Here comes Ellis, a bump and run, and he goes.
Every time, if you run into the back of someone as a faster car, you're going to get a penalty for that. And Tom, and don't you think Heart of Racing, if you'd said to them, oh, he jumped or was he pushed, may have had some help here? No. Oh, yes. I've changed my mind about 3 times. On up to 20 Celsius. Oh, there's contact between Jimmy Bruni and a GT car going into turn side. And actually there was contact with the Lamborghini right front of the Porsche to
another lap.
And there's damage to cycled. What was, oh, he had help. He had a lot of help from Elliott Skier in the right mode. I think he's picked the wrong one. Where's Vantor? Here he comes, the side-by-side, they touch. Tandy and Vantor side-by-side. Avenue West, and just gassed it up. He's kissed the wall, broken the right suspension. Even contact there was that with the Porsche. It was pink, not dark red. And a little wanting to win the race, with thinking about the championship more apparel car. Did he just miss his brake point, or did he catch a bump? I think a bit of both there. Oh, actually going at the mid-engined machine, and the side-by-side contact going down in the braking area. Turn number 3. Elbows out for everybody and down from no.
See one of those vintage Ricky
Here he
Taylor
goes.
moves. He's going to set it up right here to the inside of turn number 3, and he's going to get contact with the left rear tire of Felipe Nasser.
And absolutely brilliant. And it was indeed the number 4 Corvette that turned around the 77 that then accelerated into the back.
Moving right up the field, he's made his way up into 3rd place. Yes, he hasn't. Oh, off the road goes down.
Difficult it is. My bet he's going to run off the track, and as he comes back on is when he loses the car. Yeah, one way and the other. One side.
Under an awning at the moment, just because it's absolutely throwing it down here, Paul.
Leave this on, and I'm going to continue my way to try and get some nutrition.
All right, thanks very much, Paul.
While that interview was going on, at least 4 cars. The GTD Pros will have a huge advantage. They've got racing ABS, which of course the prototypes don't do. Go and buy a lottery ticket, Misha. I don't think he got the last time, but I reckon the 11's now done it twice. See if we, oh, Salas spun on his own and ended up in facing the traffic round the corner out of sight. And unfortunately, as Stephen Thomas came round, he was in the middle of the track and had absolutely damp patches ahead of them. The blue car of might be going FCY any second now. Let's see if we can try and work out what happened to that number 9.
And the team, is it one that you relish when you come here?
It's one of those that you relish, but you're also pretty anxious about, because as you see, anything could happen. It always throws something very sort of left field at you. So, you know, you.
Just incredible. Coming through traffic and chasing through there, one of the Acuras, the 93 Acura. So he just lost a lap. Yes, he just lost a lap. And he was on his own, came out of the outer loop, looked okay onto the multicoloured curb. Out, came in and out of the pits for the Tower Motorsport LMP2 car. And did he get in before? Now.
We stay green.
Racing, drive-through penalty. Gone over the track limits.
A rain shower that we had as well. I mean, what's going through your mind right now, coming out on top after a race?
Dust. We talked about the commitment required coming down the hill, and he lost it before the apex at the bottom of the hill there, and managed to scrub off a of a second, and then a 10th or so. Now, John Ferrano didn't get, goes past the Corvette, Dan Harper then. Oh, there's a touch right in that area of the grid as well, in third position. And in GTD, Jack Hawksworth has converted his pole position and just put his fastest lap in the Vassar Sullivan racing machine. And Moss corner, the Ferrari was in there. It was a dive down the in. Oh, it's 3 into 1. Just don't go. George Kurtz trying to get down the inside of the APR car that's off at turn 3 in the wall. Has been across the track, and there's debris.
So Albert Costa putting a move on Nicky Katzberg for the lead as they run in GTD Pro, and right now a problem as a car goes spearing.
Very hard on the restart. He had it very good. Oh, he's just lost. Oh, has he got a puncture? That was really weird. Really weird. It looked like the right. No harm, no foul, as it were. But then exit to turn 1. Goldberg goes wide and clouds the barrier. Track Services team. I think he was on his own. Yes, he was. Just took too much speed into turn 7. That tricky right-hander at the top of the hill before you know that. A little bit of damage on the rear of the Mustang. That was caught with side-by-side contact down it.
Just managed to hit the commit line right with that luck that they needed. I'll just speak a bit about FAF as well, John, because the luck is not on their side this weekend. They had a fuel leak.
Then Wayne Taylor Racing, Nick Tandy's gone through. Here come the GT cars through turn 1 and a push, and the lead is gone. Oh my goodness, the Corvette has gone around Alexander Sims, I think that was. He was trying for the lead round the outside, and the other Corvette has gone round at the timing screen, and it's not gone down well. That was Ricky Taylor, I think he got by as he fights back. Oh, Nick's pushed him off the track. He's going to get a penalty for that, I think. Exclusively on IMSA Radio, RS2 via IMSARadio.com. Oh my goodness. So this must be a second incident, and goes up the inside. Yes, it is. That's in Canada corner. So the 57 was getting it on a Frio Triazi as well coming in. Those were the two cars that were closest together. And Jensen Altman, yeah, he between these two cars. So it was a clean move into the left hook. There was racing room asked for and given. But on the right-hander, that was, I'm pleased to say, not the case. Car was engulfed in flames. And of course, it spun and went backwards. And therefore, Ryan, the flames were being blown back into the driver's compartment. Normally, if you're going forwards, the fire's behind you. But it did actually get into Danny's side of the car. And this is a perfect illustration of this with the Pratt Miller Motorsports car with Chris having the green accoutrement. And there was a bit of a coming together early on between, the Cadillac was, the Cadillac Ferrari was. Let's see if we can work out what happened to George Kurtz there in the blue and red car. Oh, he sent it up the inside, and there wasn't quite enough room. Eastwood and Alec Udell, and he was hit by one of the United cars. He's done a really good job
to keep it off the
sensor issue, and Lynn Hodanius in his IMSA debut, very impressive moments ago. That was a big moment, most notably for the 52 PR1 Matheson LMP2 car. That's the car shared by former F1 driver Logan Sargent, and more strife for an LMP2 car as the Pratt & Miller question. Really remarkable, as taking a look at what happened to Davine Rao, there was contact with the Inter Europol car down in
for getting that to us. Side-to-side contact again from Goldberg into John Ferrano. In
Penske number 6, perfect timing for this pit sequence as we work our way.
Done that car's fastest lap last time around. Oh, there was a touch there, and again it was the number 2, Juan Correa. Well, that was the Pratt Miller car that's just got nailed. It was the
sitting GTD Aston as well, and the 023 Ferrari from Triarci.
Yes,
all involved.
Correct, and the Pratt Miller car got
happened to Jordan Taylor in the number 40 Dex imaging car. Oh, he just gets drilled by Vervish. So take
12 hours and 1 or 2 of the historic events as well. But there's a lot of racing going on. Side-by-side contact at turn 1, and that is the better place of the Porsche's Nick Tandy.
Ferrari, that's Nicolo Scarro up the inside, and pretty sizable contact door to door, just sneaking through.
Sending text messages backwards and forwards. Bina Schmossel further back down the field. Again at turns 7 and 8, and once again it involves a Porsche, and it's indeed the same Porsche, number 7. Philippe Racing continues to drop down, and all of a sudden Lauren Heinrich.
Dillman got held up by the GT traffic, and oh, this is going to be tight.
All 3 of them hit each other, and it's De Resta who comes off the worst. All of them were leaning on each other. Pick the bones out of that, and the 34 Conquest car goes around. Daniel Surra 4th in for the first time this season. This race, should I say? Oh, clip the curb. Bourdais was performance development and was the HPD president. Oh, the spin for the CrowdStrike car. No! They've fought their way. Slight issue, but with the right front. That was very odd. I think it turned in too early. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, that's so.
In the Corvette, and Katzberg has dealt with the Lexus, the mid-engined car, a little better. Oh, and there's a big hit at the back of the field. This is huge, and it is 2 Ferraris, the Inception Ferrari, that is battling for the bronze. Masters there. Now, a moment or 2 ago, side by side. Now, so George Kurtz was helped into the boot.
No, along with the TDS
it was
car.
It was the TDS.
And then Nick Bull had to take avoiding action.
Yeah.
Stop is done, but this is a significant delay. Gar Robinson just got out of that car, and remember, this is his final scheduled start in the IMSA WeatherTech SportsCar Championship, so not what he wanted to see as he climbed out of his...
No, there was no lead up to it. It just at some point then had a loss of power, and then we obviously came in, and we're still trying to identify what...
Porsche Motorsport machine.
Wow, it's been a huge impact. Were there 2? Only need to drop down to 5th or worse, and for Nick Bull to win. Now that, for a moment, I thought that was a suspension collapse. At the top, Hunter McElrain, the number 11 car, leads by 6.5 seconds from Tom Dillman for Inter Europol and PR1 Matheson.
And then round all of them comes the Lamborghini as well. Miguel Molina off into the gravel, and then there's damage to the Turner BMW. It's
Mark Lieber's thinking.
It's a tricky one.
There's a lot to choose from, that's the problem.
I'm a big fan of the Group C era, so...
Idea what happened then, down into turn 10, and there's contact between...
I think the 81 was easing off, ready to come into the pit.
Yeah. And Alessandro Pierguidi.
Pierguidi tries to go round the outside, there's a spin, and by the way, grass ripping off the under tray at the back, looking through the trees. That must have been a scary moment for Backler as that wall was coming up on it. Was the contact? That's the question that we've got to ask ourselves. Yes, there was. Yes, there was.
and it was the Pratt Miller car, the number 73. And how about the dive down the inside to make up a couple of positions for, was that the 88 AF Corsa car?
I think they're very similar with the 52. I think it was Logan Sargent.